Biology, Part 2. Electrostatic attraction still occurs when the water molecules are not lined up, but the hydrogen bond formed is weaker. In ice, all the bonds are in their strongest form, so that the molecules are arranged in a precise lattice structure. In liquid water, up to 80% of the molecules are still hydrogen bonded in the same way. With detached water molecules filling the spaces between the larger associations, the random arrangement of the detached molecules in liquid water allows them to be more closely packed than in the structure ice lattice. Consequently, ice is less dense than water, so that it floats as water freezes. Water is most dense at 4 degrees Celsius. While the surface temperature may change, water in the depths of the ocean remain constantly at this temperature. Water is an excellent solvent. The main reason for this is that water molecules can form electrostatic links with molecules of the dissolving substance or solute. Common salt, sodium chloride, is virtually insoluble in non-polar liquids such as chloroform, but it dissolves easily in water. The polar water molecules cluster around the sodium and chloride ions in the salt lattice and form linkage with them, thereby overcoming the electrostatic attraction which holds the crystal together. Each ion goes into solution carrying with it a shell of water molecule and is therefore called a hydrated ion. Water readily dissolves a large number of ionic organic substances such as sugars. Because these contain polar side groups, water molecules form electrostatic links with these groups and thereby dissolve the substance. In the same way, water molecules can gather around really large molecules like proteins, forming a special kind of solution called a colloid. Well, a colloid is relatively flat when the solute particles present are dispersed through the liquid. This arrangement is called a sol. Alternatively, the particles can become attracted and attached to each other, forming a loose network which restricts the movement of the solute molecules. In this case, the colloid is viscous and jelly-like and is called a gel. Some colloids have the ability to change reversibly from the sol state to gel state. The protoplasm of most cells is colloidal in nature. The possibility of interchange from the sol to gel may be important in modern movements. In movements of the cell, as in amoeba, white blood cells, blood clotting also involves a change from salt to gel. Certain organic molecules, including detergents and phosphates, a major compound of the cell membrane, contain both a polar region and non-polar region. The polar region is readily soluble in water and is therefore said to be hydrophilic, water-liking. On the other hand, acids, bases, and power of hydrogen, pH. In a given volume of water, a small but definite proportion of water molecules split and dissociate to form ions. This occurs when a hydrogen atom from one water molecule is transferred to an oxygen atom.